Okay, today I'd like to talk about an issue that comes up quite a while, and it's regarding color sealing. What I mean by color sealing is literally taking a paint or a product and applying it to a grout line that's either permanently discolored or for somebody who really is being talked into changing the color of their grout altogether. That usually comes from people who are buying new homes, didn't ask for tan grout, they asked for white colored grout, or they didn't want white colored grout, they wanted gray colored grout to match the actual texture of the tile. So a lot of folks are talking about color sealer or grout color painting. Color sealing is the industry word for wanting to change your appearance of your grout. The problem with it is it peels and uplifts. It's very difficult to manage after the color seal has been applied, whether it's been done right or wrong with somebody who's had experience laying color sealer before and prepping the floors properly, doing an acid wash, alkaline wash. All that is included in this conversation. Altogether, after 23 years of doing nothing but tile and grout cleaning, 10,000 jobs in Las Vegas, Nevada. That's quite a bit. I've done myself. I don't have employees. I have friends and family that are helping me. I am 90% of the work when I come to someone's house and clean their tile and grout. Okay, so now you know a little bit about color sealer, and here's what I'd like to discuss with you, and that is three basic rules to prevent ever having to color seal your grout, with the exception of a miscolored grout. But for the most part, most of the people that have called me over the years want their grout to be recolored a different grout because it's permanently discolored. So here's the three biggest ones that you need to manage on your own in order to keep your grout from ever being discolored permanently. Okay, the first one is socks and on your feet. Stay away from bare feet and shoes. Bare feet and shoes. Those two together are a problem in just about every home, at least in Las Vegas, Nevada. People have kids, they have parties, they have events. Okay, I get it. It is what it is. If you want your floors to be as pristine as possible to the same color, everybody must have socks on their feet with no bare feet and shoes. Which I didn't even talk about pets. People have pets in their house, big dogs, little dogs, cats, ferrets. I've seen them all. Pigs in people's homes. It's funny, but when you've done as many jobs as I have over a 23 period, you've seen just about everything in the home. And by the way, over 90% of my work over these years have all been residential versus commercial. I'm a residential guy. I come in as a friend and not an enemy in almost every job I go to. So keep socks in your feet, stay away from bare feet and shoes, and that alone will solve more than 50% of your problems. The other problem I run into is chemicals. Don't use any chemicals on your tile and grout. I'm talking about ceramic and porcelain tile, which are called man-made materials. Today's tile, at least in the last 20 years, maybe even longer, all the tiles are made specifically for easy clean, easy maintenance. Easy clean, easy maintenance. Yeah, people don't understand that. But that means no Swiffer mop, no steam. Well, you can use a steam mop as long as it's just steam. No products. Anything that says it's made for ceramic or porcelain tile is going to layer a problem on your floor. Stay away from all products. All products on ceramic and porcelain tile. There is no perfect chemical, okay? The best chemical that I recommend to people that's all purpose for just about everything that you want to clean or maintain, Blue Dawn dish soap. Blue Dawn dish soap. I've been talking about for 23 years. I'm spot on this. Okay, folks, Blue Dawn is the best possible product. Diluted, one drip per 32 ounces. A lot of people always criticize me because I don't tell them how much to use, or do I use it straight up, or do I, swallow it first and spit it out on the ground? No. One squirt of Blue Dawn into 32-ounce trigger bottle, the ones that you put in your hand, you go chick, 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 chick. Okay, that is what you want to use. Spray it on the ground, it makes your life easier. Can you put the Blue Dawn on a pad, a microfiber padded mop? Yes. Okay, I didn't talk about the microfiber padded mop. Get yourself a microfiber padded mop, not one this big, huge. On 1,000 square feet or more of tile, 36 inches is a great idea. Okay, but the ones they sell at, say, Walmart, they're too small and dinky and dainty. Go to the link I'm going to provide down below and order one there, even at Amazon. 36-inch microfiber padded mop. If you have, say, 800 square feet or less, maybe 22 inches. But the ones that you get at certain stores that are this big, you need a lot bigger, okay? A lot bigger, not that dinky, size. It would take you forever. 1,000 square feet should take you 10 to 15 minutes cleaning and then rinsing. So after you clean the floor, rinse it to pick up the residue off the floor. Does that make sense? You're going to clean back and forth with Blue Dawn dish soap and water, preferably hot water, okay, or hot as you can hold, warm to hot water, and then follow with a rinse only, same type of water, okay? There is no other simple solution for doing this, okay? Maids and house cleaning services ruin floors. They come in, first thing they do is put down Fabuloso or Pine Sol. Might smell better, but all they're doing is layering a film on the floor. Okay, enough of that. If you want to know more information, I got other videos that go into that even deeper than what I've talked to you about when it comes to what products to use and what not to use, which is just about everything. One last comment. Natural cleaning products, the ones that say they're good for the environment, you're not going to kill any birds or dogs, those don't do nothing. I mean, those are, God, I mean, when I come to someone's house and they show me what they've been using, I'm like, that's basically straight up water. So you might as well just use straight up water if you like to save the environment. That's just my 2 cents. The last one is hire me. Regular professional tile and grout cleaning service, okay? Especially for older folks, disabled folks, people who don't want to bend down and do maintenance or everyday maintenance. If you called me once a year, probably the best call you could ever make, I'm gonna turn your floors from uglier than heck to brand new again. 85 to 95% difference on every floor that I have done in the past. That's really the go-to right there. You want to stay away from everything else other than trying to find a professional, at least one to call, experience it once in your life, and you'll see. Yeah, it has a cost. Yeah, it's not cheap. What's cheap in life? I go to Costco and there's 10 million people there getting gas for $2 less, for somewhere else they can get right around the corner. I mean, everybody's different. I get it. But there's always a price to everything, and if I not only aesthetically make your house beautiful again, I'm also picking up the funk and the junk off the floor from sickness and disease. We know what happens in sickness and disease. We've been through this in history just recently between 19 and 21, okay? It's ugly, okay? People aren't covering their mouths and sneezing all over the place. I get it, okay? So don't complain. Just get your floors clean, absorb the cost. It's not like the end of the day. The more square footage you have, yes, the more it's going to cost. Okay, I get it. The bigger the house, the more the cost. If you can pay $5,000 a month for a payment, what is, a fraction of that cost for a year to keep you healthy and to aesthetically make you happy? You see where I'm going with this? It's a maintenance item. It's just like changing filters in your AC unit. Hire professional service. There is no easier solution to this problem. So first one was stay away from all chemicals. Second one was keep socks on your feet. No bare feet and shoes. And the third one is to hire a regular professional tile and grout cleaning service, whether it's me in Las Vegas, Nevada, or somebody in your state, somebody who is rehearsed with tile and grout cleaning. And I don't mean John's carpet cleaning company. Carpet cleaners are good at what? Carpet cleaning. If they're good at something, their name is their business. Las Vegas Tile and Grout Cleaning. Duh. I don't know how many people I know that call handyman services, plumbing services, electrical service. These are all in one companies. They might be good at everything, okay? But they're overwhelmed. They'll take on anything. Don't you want a specialist, an expert in your house? Somebody who's not going to ruin anything, or, they're going to tell you like it is and not upsell you, not downsell you. I get it. Hire somebody who does the work every day. This guy, he's a dirty grout guru. That's all I talk about from morning to dusk. I'd love to earn your business. I want to prevent you from having color sealer. Color sealer is a bad rap. It actually will peel and uplift, and you'll have a double job, and it is really pricey. It's better to have tile and grout cleaning and sealing, clear water-based sealing that leaves your floors looking natural with no haze or smear, than having color sealer. I think it's crazy to have color sealing. Let me give you one quick story before I end this video. One bonus story. I meet these real estate agents, okay? They're kind of shady real estate agents, and they'll sell a house and the floors will look like crap. The homeowners don't really want to spend a lot of money because they're, having expenses buying their next house, and they want to spend as least as possible to fix up anything in their home that they don't have to or doesn't make sense. So the real estate agent will call a color sealer guy on the phone, cheapest guy they can find, somebody that's probably Joe's Plumbing Service. That would be the name of his company. He says, yeah, I can do color sealing. He comes over, literally takes a deck swab like we were in the military, and wipes down the floor, possibly with a floor stripper or an acid, muriatic acid. Now you got this crazy smell in the house. Everybody's dropping to the ground. Dog died. I mean, God forbid, but this can happen. He color sealed your floor. Yeah, you're trying to sell your house and make some cash and make it look more decent so you can get more money. And now what? Now you passed it down to the next person with a problem. The next person who came and bought your house had no idea the floors were color sealed. Then I show up and I start cleaning your floor, and I start uplifting your color on your grout. The big question is now what? Who's responsible for that? Matter of fact, it may have already been uplifting, and the client before might have been thinking that it was dirty. I get that a lot. Oh, it wasn't like that at the beginning. Yeah, because you had a color sealer over your grout that you or me didn't even know about. Most of the time when I'm there, I pick it up right away and I go and alert the client. There's only a couple things you can do at this point, once that happens. But this is a bad rap for color sealing. People who are selling homes, including new home builders, are changing the color of your grout by color sealing, hiring a guy that claims to do color sealing. You're the new income buyer. You had no idea. And the floors obviously are going to get dirty again. Color seal is a temporary solution to a permanent problem sooner or later. Now what? That's my whole thing about color seal. Do you want to be that person with that problem on the floor? Matter of fact, you might have a $10 million home. Now what? Well, I guess if you have a $10 million floor, you can afford to have it all ripped out and start over again, right? Sure. Okay, so that's the 3 basic rules to prevent color sealing your grout. I hope that helps you. Leave some comments down below for those people who have a hard time comprehending what I'm saying. But it's a bad rap to color seal. I color sealed? Yeah, I've done it about 5 times in the last 23 years. I talk all my clients out of it. And the best case scenario, I always say, listen, let's clean your floors first. And if you're still unhappy the way they were discoloring or whatever, the way they look, we can go to this. I always tell them I'd rather you take out the tile and grout rather than color seal it, or try to regrout somehow, especially if it's a smaller area or a smaller room or a closet or something like that. That can be torn out, the grout, and redone. Large areas, who the heck, it's up against, you're up against your bank account. It's pricey to do that. So leave some comments. I'd love to help you folks. I'm in business for 23 years for a reason, and I want to be your friend, not your enemy. God bless. Have a great evening. Take care.